Hi you guys, welcome back to the movement. It's your girl Truly Charm here on the Keep Living movement. You know, it's not just a channel, it's definitely a movement, because your girl be out here every day, be out here. So with that being said, you guys, like, share, and subscribe to the movement, because I want y'all to keep living, keep dreaming, keep believing, keep setting no goals, you know, keep loving, you know, keep being great, keep being you know. Keep doing you, boo. I'm here to keep being authentically you, okay? Authentically you could be very significant at this time. I'm here finding your true self, a lot of self-reflection, a lot of life in review at this time. I'm really hearing people really, you know, take their life in review at this time. There's a lot of self-reflection for some who are self-reflected, and then there's some who just don't care. But anyways, with that being said, you guys, let's jump into it. Let's get into the movement. Let's see what Spirit has for us. So many messages, so many downloads. For me, your girl had a vision or a spiritual dream where I got into it with one of my family members, and I woke up and my heart was beating fast, like I was really upset, you know. And literally a couple hours, I literally get into it. We'll have a disagreement with one of my family members. It wasn't the person that Spirit showed me, but it was the exact situation, I would say, that Spirit had given me a vision of. But I think nothing of it. But after I was done, I was like, oh my God, Spirit, you really tried to forewarn me. You really tried to forewarn me. Seriously. And then today is all about being helpful, you know, giving back also as well. I'm hearing this is the week of, could be giving back. You could be doing a lot of giving back, or you could be paying people for their services. I'm also hearing tipping could be very significant. Tipping could be very, very significant, okay? Okay, I'm hearing It's the Little Things by Ella Mai. It's the Little Things. I love that song. By Ella Mai. It's the little things. So giving back could be very, very significant at this time, whether it's time, energy, or money. Could be very significant. I'm also hearing conversation, communication. Okay. I also got stray animals. Could be very significant. So you could work in a shelter, or you can volunteer at a shelter. Stray animals could be very significant. I got a stray dog and a stray cat. Literally, I was out fixing on my house, and something, you know, something had fell down. The wind had knocked something down. I was trying to put it back up, and literally, a neighbor of mine pulled up, was like, what is you doing? I was like, I'm trying to put this back up. It fell down. I think, the wind knocked it down. So that was very significant. Okay. I called him a straight dog. I ain't gonna lie. Spirit say, be honest. Be honest. So one of my neighbors, I call him a straight dog. No offense, no pun intended, but anyways, and then I'm working on my driveway. I'm putting a little gravel and stuff down or whatever on my driveway, and the cat. So a cat could be very significant. It was a white and black cat, very, very significant. Okay. I'm also getting Dalmatian too. A Dalmatian dog could be very significant. But a black and white cat came out of nowhere, crept up on me as I'm putting gravel down and try to flatten it out and smooth it out. So it's like the little stones. So I guess the noise of the gravel and me stumping it in attracted the cat. You know, the cat was coming towards me and everything. I didn't have a whole conversation with this stray cat. This cat looking at me, looking at the bag. I hurry up and put that back, and that cat was coming towards me. I don't know if you're gonna jump on me. I do not like it. I don't know. I don't know if your cat needs something to play with, something about their nails, their paws could be very significant. They need something to scratch. They need something to play with, okay? Gravel, yarn, or something. I'm also hearing litter. Cat litter could be very significant, because that's what it sounded like. I was playing in cat litter, smushing the gravel down or the stones down. Like, that's what it sounded like. So, stray animals could be very significant. Never had a cat come up to me. Never had a cat literally we go back and forth. Like, seriously, yes. Me and this cat, they went back and forth, okay? So let's see what the energy is, okay? Those was my messages, okay? But Also, you could be having dreams or visions at this time, okay? Dreams or visions. Also, I got the strength card when it comes to your intuitive, your third eye. Something about building strength for your intuition at this time. Some type of clarity, especially with it being on the crown chakra, near the crown chakra, your third eye, and some type of clarity could be very significant. So your third eye and your crown chakra could be, I'm hearing going hand in hand at this time, really communicating, working together. I'm hearing in alignment at this time. I'm hearing putting 2, the 3, the 4, and the 6 together, okay? That could be very significant. Don't give me reason why I feel that. Okay, spirit guides and angels. Spirit guides and angels. What messages do you have for us at this time? So let's see. We have anxiety in reverse. So spirit say that is good. Releasing anxiety, moving past anxiety. I'm hearing taking a much needed rest, much needed break at this time. Not worrying about the outcome. Okay. Spirit say anxiety is in reverse. I'm here going with the flow. Okay. Going with the movement. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting cool is. Okay. Rolling with the homies. I don't know. Anxiety free. So you can be out hanging with your partners, your friends. I'm hearing a gang. It's going down in a gang. I'm getting glow all day. Y'all listening to Glorilla? I'm getting glow. Y'all listening to Glorilla? Okay. Holy Spirit, guides and angels. What messages do you have for us at this time? What is the energy at this time? At the team members or the collectives. I'm hearing the team members. Okay, you could be a part of the team. You could be doing a group project or a team project. Could be very significant. You got the world. Yeah, you got the journey. So the journey in the world. So a lot of people could be watching your journey. A lot of people could be in your world or wanted to be a part of your world, wanted to be a part of your journey. Okay. I'm hearing they want to see how something comes together. Okay, you do have 11. 2 could be very significant, which breaks down to angel number 4. So something is definitely destined upon your journey, upon your destination. Okay, I'm here. I don't go where I'm here. I don't go where I flow. You know, I go where I'm divinely needed. I'm go where I'm divinely guided and where my purpose is set to be. You know, and it is still yet unwritten. You know. It is still yet unwritten as well. And then this talks about a lot of completions, a lot of closures, a lot of cycles and roads that you have turned down, or you have just chose to go in a different direction when it comes to multiple people or individuals in your life or the people that you have encountered on your journey. Okay, you understand that everyone has their own journey in this lifetime. Okay. 2 and 2 talks about partnerships. It talks about duality. It talks about working together, working with another, working with I'm hearing an object. Okay, so I don't know why I'm hearing an element could be very significant. Working with fire, water. I don't know why I'm getting the airbender. Somebody queen. I'm getting queen airbender. I don't know why. I'm hearing somebody get a queen airbender. Okay, especially with earth as well. Somebody could material. So somebody can actually work in the factory. Okay, so this could be a lot of things coming out along the journey when it comes to big corporations and things in the background. A lot of things are coming. I'm also getting he walks with us. He walks among us. Okay, he who walks among us. That was a game kids used to play back in the day. Among Us. My son doesn't play it anymore, but Among Us. Yeah. This is also talking about the new moon. I'm also hearing the new world. Okay, welcome the new world. Welcome the new journey. I'm also hearing the road less taken. The road less traveled. Welcome the new journey. I'm also hearing welcome the new high. I get high, 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 high. Every day. I swear I'm hearing that shit so strong. I get high, 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 high. Every day. Like, oh my God, this is giving me how high when they used to start smoking and seeing Ivory walk the world, start seeing the 3D. Okay. Whew. Spirit guides and angels. Okay. Spirit say, okay. So Your journey, you could be on a spiritual journey at this time. This is literally talking about the spiritual dimension as well. You're on a journey, whether it's spiritual in the 3D, the physical, whatever, the 5D, whatever it may be, the spectrum, the matrix. You're still on this journey, you know, and you will, I don't know, you will be able to see spirits. I don't know, you know, or hear spirits, talk to spirits. This is giving me that for some reason. I don't know. When you get high is what I'm hearing. I'm also getting psychedelic. Something could be psychedelic. I'm getting shrooms and mushrooms, all that other stuff, okay? I'm hearing it takes you on, something takes you on a whole nother journey. I'm hearing a path that I'm hearing again, the path that's least taken, less likely taken. Okay, a different route. Yeah, you got the sun. Sunbathing could be very significant. Sunbathing could be manifesting your dreams, you know, figuring out your next steps, okay? Closing out a lot of things that no longer serve you to continue to move forward, okay? Because if you don't, I'm hearing there will be blockages along your journey as well. And you want to be happy. Again, you want to be happy. So there's some things that you have to close out. There's some things that you have to leave behind. I'm hearing you picked up and go. You transmuted some energy. You closed out some cycles. And now it's time for you to enjoy, okay? We also got 1 here. So 29 breaks down into 11 with another number 1. So it breaks down to 3. Something was divinely guided to end. Something was divinely guided to close out. This is also to me transitioning. Someone was meant to transition along your journey, okay? I'm hearing closing out cycles, closing out chapters, you know? I'm hearing making it easier for the journey traveled ahead. Not making it easier, but making it less painful is what I'm hearing for the journey ahead, for the journey to be ahead. You just ever wonder how, you know, things just happen to just work out like how it's supposed to, like God, like you knew, like God, you knew that was going to be a burden, a hard hurdle to overcome. You know, if it went any other way, if it went any other direction, you know, that would have been a hard burden or a pill to swallow. And with this new beginning, Spirit say, where God say, I will never grant you or give you anything that will bring hurt and pain or sorrow to the ones that you love. Honestly, you know, honestly, it's like I'm hearing the upgrade, the blessing is meant for a blessing to you and the ones that you love. You get what I'm saying? And the ones that you love. So I don't know why I'm getting this. Like, say, you know, you have someone who, you know, you have this big plan, you have these big plans, you have these, you know, these big goals and these desires, and you like, okay, well, I don't want to have to leave so and so. They depend on me, they care for me, you know, I take care of them, they take care of me, you know. I couldn't do it without them, and they couldn't do it without me. And then the way the life turns out, you know, that person, you know, transitions on, you know, into the physical, to the 3D. They're going to, I'm sorry, to the 5D, the spiritual, the 5th dimension. And it's just like, okay, Lord, you know, I thank you, you know, that it didn't have to come to that. You know, I thank you for me, you know, being here for, you know, for their last moments, and me not being 10, 25,000, you know, miles away, and not being able, you know, to share or be a part or witness their last moments, you know, and things of that nature. So just things like that, you know, like my mom transitioned, she passed on, and like she was aware, you know, that I got my house, you know, she was aware that I was working on it, you know, she was doing, you know, we were doing all these things, you know, she was aware of all these things, and along this journey, like I didn't have my house for 7 years. It took me, what, I would say I was in the midst of the pandemic rebuilding my home. So it took me a couple of years, and my mom was aware, you know, helping me out. You know, she was aware, you know, but she wasn't able to experience this new journey with me. However, she transitioned, she passed on. But when she passed on, The only thing that I needed left in my house was being prepared and worked on, which was the kitchen cabinets. For some reason, the kitchen cabinets was the last thing that was needed and being worked on. My floors was done, because I had to remodel my whole kitchen. But during the midst of this transition and this change, you know, my mom became really sick, became really ill, and she passed. And my mom was, you know, not the breadwinner, but she was the one who held it down. The house was in her name, you know, blah, blah, speed, you know, we gotta, you know, do things different. So with her transitioning and me having the last compartments of my house being finished, it allowed us to just transition, you know, not worry about, you know, who's going to pay rent. Not saying we had to worry about it, but we already know, like, we didn't have to pay rent. We didn't have to stay for another month. We were able to transition with that month without, you know, any concerns about where we're going to lay our head, where we're going to go, you know, things of that nature. So things work out, I'm here, in divine timing and divine order, just as they should along your journey. And you have realized that, and I'm hearing you sunbathe in that, you relish in that. I'm hearing you relinquish in that, okay? But you know that a lot of things have to come to an end. You know, a lot of people or certain things, situations have to transition, okay? But you're closing out a lot of cycles that's going to bring you some type of happiness, some type of fulfillment, okay? I'm here to start fresh, start new, you know, a brand new beginning, okay? A brand new beginning. Be very significant. Oh, it's my water. My mouth got dry. I just feel like I done said a whole lot. So let's get some tarot. Let's see what spirit guides want us to know about this energy. Closing out cycles, it looks like, you know, and continuing on with your journey and being happy and fulfilled, okay? I'm hearing, again, you want a life destined for happiness, fulfillment, celebration, appreciation, gratitude. Things grow, things bloom, things change, things transition. I'm hearing the unbelievable happen. Look how that fish is floating in the air. How is this fish just floating in the air? Fish just floating. Just floating. With the sun card, yeah, unbelievable things happen. Okay? If you believe, I'm here to say, well, if you believe like she believes, you do, you will see some unimaginable, unexplainable things happen in your everyday, extraordinary or extraordinary life, you know? I'm here to take the good with the bad, okay? You gotta take the good with the bad, because there will be some unimaginable things you can experience and see from spirit. Holy Spirit, guides, and angels, can you tell us more? What messages do you have for us at this time? What messages do you have for us at this time? What is it that we need to know about this energy at this time? So a lot of transitions, a lot of changes. People are heading, I'm hearing towards the right direction, okay? I'm hearing also overflow, fulfillment, okay? Your cup shall run over, okay? Again, this is, yeah, temperance here. Divine protection, divine enlightenment, divine, I'm hearing order, okay? It's here. Harmony, balance, okay? It's here, okay? I'm also hearing being temperament, having a great temperament, okay? Staying in balance, okay? Not letting something, I'm hearing, overcrowd you or overflow your emotions at this time. This is also divine timing. In divine timing, things will come to an end. Things will come to a completion, okay? I'm hearing give it time. Okay, man, I'm getting the magician just showed us stuff, okay? So a lot of major arcanas. You got the world, you got the sun card, you also have the journey. A lot of major arcanas, like the Fool, you know? It's like the Fool, the Six of Pentacles, the Page, yeah, you're manifesting some type of equal give and take, okay? Equal give and take. Spirit guides and angels. With some type of balance and harmony. You got the Page of Swords. Yeah. Balance in the information that you're receiving. Balance in the information that you're giving. Okay, a lot of eyes and ears are watching you. A lot of people are focused. But this is also what you could be learning about. How to give and take. How to receive at this time. How to be in some type of state of, again, peace, harmony, balance, equal give and take. With the Magician card and the Six of Pentacles showing itself. So basically being in a state of manifestation, okay? You are in this great energy. Things are flowing for you. Things are wrapping up for you. I'm here in divine timing, okay? Especially with this Page of Swords here, okay? Discovering, okay? Some type of information. Some type of harmony. You got the Knight of Wands, okay? I hear a lot of people want to come rushing in. A lot of people might want to know what you know with the Eight of Wands in reverse. Something you're not communicating, something you're not sharing. How you're able to stay balanced, how you're able to walk away, close out some things. How you're able... I'm hearing someone thinks you're young. Someone thinks you're immature. Because you were, someone who could be a little bit older than you. So this could be a sibling. I'm also getting sibling rivalry. That did happen to me as well over the weekend. Again, sibling rivalry, the family member, could be very significant as well. So you do have the Emperor here. Someone just loves how you take control and be at a balanced state of rest. And I'm also here and sit on your throne, okay? And sit on your throne. Someone's watching you. Continue to be balanced. Continue to stay harmonized. And while you have some type of control, while they feel burdened or overbearing at this time. Well, this is also talking about responsibilities, okay? This is talking about how you're able to overcome some type of blockages, some type of burdens. Okay, this is things or situations in your life. Again, this could be in due timing with the World card. You were able to overcome. I'm hearing a lot of things with the World card. You were able to wrap up a lot of things. Again, this is angels. This is hope. This is spiritual help. This is mental help. This is, again, let the Lord, for one, let the Lord fight my battles. I'ma sit still and know that I ain't God. I'ma sit still and know that He is God, okay? I can't fight every battle. I can't defend myself for every little thing. Things that are seen and unseen. This is what this is talking about. Things seen and unseen. You will be protected. You will be divinely guided is what I'm hearing. And they will watch over you. They will help you close out cycles or situations or circumstances that no longer help you. But in divine timing, this is also too. But it took you so long. I'm getting Colombiana. When she was trying to get them their attention and trying to get it to go publicized or national. And she was talking to the detective and she said, but it took you so long. I'm here 10. What is the Temperance card? 10, 11, 5. So that's 10, 16. Which breaks down to 7. Again, divinely ordered, divinely guided with the World card. We got 29, 11. Angel number 11. Angel number 1. Another 3. Angel number 7. 7 plus 3 is what? 10. 1. So, yeah, it took you so long. Something about it's taking so long. Some type of information, okay, to come out, to be exposed, okay? Something about your journey. Researching along your journey, okay? Very patient is what I'm hearing. Someone has a very, very patient, I'm hearing learning energy, a discovery energy could be very significant, okay, with this boss, okay? Someone has been watching you for a very, very long time. Someone is very patient is what I'm hearing. Someone is very, very patient. So you have this particular Emperor energy, masculine or feminine. If you have this masculine or feminine energy, someone has been watching you for a very long time, okay? And they've been trying to, I don't know, clear out some type of burdens, some type of blockages so they can go on a journey with you. This is also talking about a trip, okay? So this could be a masculine trying to have a more balanced or harmonious life at this time. I'm here all because of you and what they see, you know, what they see, okay? Someone could watch you sunbathe, so someone could watch you like in the summertime. I don't know if you go swimming a lot, could be very significant, or you like to just sit at the pool, drink your wine, drink your juice, drink your drink. Someone watches you have this balance or peaceful energy and have some type of control and authority about yourself. So this also talks about control and authority, okay? Someone also want to know what type of control or authority that you have. Or I'm hearing they want to create some type of blockages in due timing. I'm hearing someone sees how balanced or temperament. Remember I got temperament earlier. Someone sees how balanced and temperament you are when it comes to being a boss, to being a leader, to how you control things, how you, I'm hearing delegate could be very significant. I'm also getting like a team lead could be very significant, yeah, especially with these 10 of Wands. And they're watching you, or they're going to see how you're able to get through some type of burden, some challenges. This is giving me like an obstacle course. Someone could be on an obstacle course. For some reason, I'm getting SWAT, like, I don't know, someone could be doing an obstacle course, you know. I'm just getting something that could be a competition as well with the 10 of Wands here. There's some type of competition, okay. Tell me more. There's some additional messages, Holy Spirit, guys, and angels. You guys, I hate that they're, okay, well, you can see, but not all the way. Holy Spirit, guys, and angels, just want to get some clarifying messages for this tarot spirit. Oh, they want to talk. They want to talk. Because I can't talk right now, so they said, let the cards do the talking for you. Okay. Holy Spirit, God, and angels. We dealing with the Aries, yeah, Sagittarius, Gemini, or Libra. Greed, control, hoarding, materialism, possessiveness, especially with the World card and the Temperance card with the Four of Pentacles. It's a lot of stuff I'm hearing that your angels and your guides have protected you from. It's a lot of cycles, a lot of things that spirit, your angels had to awaken you up to it. In order to awaken you up to it, what did they have to do? Because you're not going to learn. You can't learn some shit by somebody telling you. But in order to really learn and experience and go through it, you have to experience it. And Spirit say, I protected you. I closed out a lot of cycles for you in divine timing and divine order. Okay? I'm here. Like, I've helped you physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, you know, protected you from a lot of individuals who were stubborn, who were greedy, who wanted control. This is why the Emperor is here. I don't know, it's the control that you possess, that people feel like you have, that they want, you know, but they want control over you for some reason. People wanted to control you. People wanted to hold you back. People wanted to keep you close. I'm hearing keep you close. I'm hearing wrap you up like a pretty nice bow. Like, why? I'm hearing serious, like, why? Why? So you met a lot of people in this Four of Pentacles energy. You met a lot of people while you were going through your spiritual journey or your transformation over life. So whether this was 10, 11 years ago, when you were 10 or 11, even when you were 7, you met a lot of individuals who wanted to have some type of control over you based on what you were wearing, based on how you look, okay? Based on the attention that you got. You guys, tell me more. Yeah, they wanted to cause some type of delay. They wanted to restrict you from love and having some type of happy enjoyment. You ever met a motherfucker who just felt, I'm sorry, Spirit, but you ever met, at the end of the day, when you guys separate, when you just be like, okay, what did I honestly do to this person to make this person really want to treat me this way? Like, honestly, like, I showed up as my best self. You know, I showed up as my best, true, authentic self that I know how to be. You know, I don't know how to be nobody else. I only know how to be me. And at that time, people get in this energy and they just be like, okay, things always work out for you. Why should always work out for you? Why should always pan out for you? Why things always go the way that you need it to go? How you close out cycles in divine timing? How you get rid of that person in divine timing? How did you walk away in divine timing? Like, how did you get this in divine order? You know, this is what people think. Like, again, divine protection, divine balance, divine harmony, all because of the energy that you have to endure, the energy that you went through. I'm hearing throughout lifetimes. I'm hearing this could be multiple cycles of your life, you know, from childhood on. I'm hearing the 5 stages of childhood, the 5 stages of development, okay? But this could have been all the way up until your 4th stage of development. I'm hearing. But yeah, you got the 3 of Wands in reverse. A lot of people wanted to restrict you from having this happily ever after, this true love. And I'm getting it's because of your love, because of your heart. You know, your divinely loving, giving heart is what I'm hearing. A lot of people wanted to hold back and restrict you, cause frustration, obstacles when it comes to connections. Yeah, because they didn't want you to have some type of happiness and security. And this is also, too, I'm also hearing, you had a big family. You could have came from a big family, multiple family. Your family wasn't perfect. It wasn't all that, okay? But it was your family, dysfunctional and all. It was yours. And they think that. Yeah, I'm hearing the Huxtables. Yes, with Bill Cosby locked up. Yeah. And since they couldn't take that away from you, since they couldn't put you in this mindset, again, because you were stronger. When I say your angels, whoever you believe in, God blessed you not only physically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Mentally, they wanted to put you in some type of anxiety. And remember, the energy oracle came up with anxiety in reverse. So again, they wanted to put you in this energy, and they end up in this energy because whatever you did, whatever they tried to do, whatever they tried to hold back, whatever they tried to delay not giving you, it didn't work. It created obstacles within the connection within you all. The game, the trickery, it didn't work. I'm hearing someone was very patient. Someone was very patient. I'm hearing it could have been 7 years, okay? Very patient. Yeah, somebody had to endure a lot. Someone had to put up with a lot. I don't know why I always go back to that movie, but 12 years of a slave, you know? Someone wanted to trick you out of your happiness, your sun energy. Yeah, someone wanted to trick you out of your journey. Spirit guides and angels. Why is the Page of Swords here? Someone who watches you, someone who keeps tabs on you or your family as well. This is someone who cannot have a lot of family, but also still to come from a big family, but hold back from their family. Spirit guides and angels, tell me more. Why is the Page of Swords here? Why is the Page of Swords here? Holy Spirit guides and angels. Got the Tower in reverse. Resisting change, delaying, inevitable lying. So this is someone who lies. This is someone who doesn't want to change. They keep eyes on you. They keep watch on you along your journey as well. Someone keep delaying the inevitable. So this is someone who could be in a connection as well, okay? This is someone who could be married. They may or may not have have kids at this time, but they're not in a happy home. Someone could be separated as well. So this could be, someone could be, I'm hearing legally separated. Yeah, legally separated. I'm also getting restrictions as well. So this is also, I'm getting a PO. What do you call it? A PO? A PO on somebody? Holding back from a connection. This is also to court order. I'm getting court order, visitation. Could be very significant. Okay, alimony could be very significant, especially with the greed, the Four of Pentacles, holding back from some type of finances, giving back to some type of child support or alimony. Someone was restricted due to a relationship, due to a connection. Someone couldn't, I don't know why I'm getting like someone couldn't spend time with their children or their child enough because of a connection of a home. Is what I'm hearing. The Three of Wands in reverse. Some type of delays. Someone's being frustrated, feeling restricted, and have some type of limitation when it comes to some type of relationship. So they got to hold back. So whether it's finances is where someone feels like someone is taking up someone's finances when it comes to a connection or a relationship. And this is the Tower moment. Someone's waiting for something to self-destruct, but someone is trying to, so basically someone is lying. The Page of Swords with the Tower in reverse. Someone is lying. They're trying to delay the inevitable. They're resisting change when it comes to a connection. They're resisting bringing some type of harmony or balance to a connection because they're too busy lying and still watching and stalking you, okay? And I'm hearing other people as well. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody don't want to invest no time. No, they rather be single, independent as well. So again, someone, again, is watching you be independent. Someone is watching someone go through some type of setbacks, left of growth, because someone continues to lie. You know, someone continues to resist change, you know, and while someone else has some type of success, achievement, material securities, and someone chooses not to have that because they choose to go another route. It talks about the journey. Again, resisting change, delaying the inevitable. Someone's lying, but they want to watch you and not invest or put in the work or the energy to do what needed to be done. And Spirit say, well, that ain't gonna get you nowhere. Take the road less traveled. Take the road less taken. So basically, I'm hearing Spirit say, do something you've never done before. I'm hearing research. Go get a book, read about it, investigate. I'm hearing put on your thinking caps. I'm also getting Inspector Gadget. Okay, put on your thinking cap, okay? I'm hearing you got gadgets, so I'm getting electronics. You got the Apple Watch, you got the iPad, you got the iPhone. Look, you got the computer, you got the, you got it. You got the gadgets. Spirit say you got the tools you need, okay? Okay, you got it. I'm hearing the library card could be very significant. I'm here gonna get a library card, okay? Okay, and this is also too, I'm hearing, even though you don't have a happy home or some type of successful or like a family, you're not in a commitment or a relationship, you're very independent. You're very wise, successful at this time, okay? Even though there may be some type of disharmony when it comes to some type of family connection at this time, at the end of the day. I'm also hearing people just don't know how successful you are, okay? And two, they will never know, is what I'm hearing. They will never know how successful, independent, or what achievement you have because they too busy watching you. And how they supposed to have some type of success and achievement where they got unfinished work? They're very impatient. Remember, the first card came out was Temperance, and that's having divine patience. That's having patience through setbacks, through anything. Again, not growing. You know, you didn't went through all that already. You didn't That's why the Temperance card was here. It's like you had to learn lessons with this Page of Swords. You had to learn. I'm also hearing people want to pick your brain. People want to know, what would you do? I'm hearing, what would Jesus do? Okay, what would you do in this situation? It ain't about what I would do. It's about what is right. And I'm not going to tell you to do what I would do, because in that moment, I may just do something different. I may tell you something I may not even do. So in that moment, I'm going to tell you how I feel about the situation. I don't know why I'm bringing this up. I feel like you're bringing this up because it's the problem. You know, it's the problem. You know, this is it's eating you up from the inside out with this Tower card. It's a problem. And it's something you've been weighing heavy on. It's been in the back of your mind that it keeps coming to the forefront with the Page of Swords. And you're just like, okay, what does this mean? Why do I keep thinking about this? I'm hearing return the favor with a favor. Should I return the negative energy with the negative energy? Like, how should I go about this? Listen here, friend. That's your life. Spirit say that's your life. You know, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to offer. I'm here my sound advice, whether you like it or not. You know, and I told her it's a reason why, you know, this keeps coming up. These keep coming to the forefront. You feel like you keep burying it deep and deep and deeper. And the Spirit say that's not what I want you to do. I want you to acknowledge that this happened. I want you to either move past it or get over it. Like, I want you to adjust it, move past it, and release it. Basically, it's like, so how do you feel? What is it that you want to do? How does this situation makes you feel? And why do you keep revisiting this circumstance, this experience? And whether it's traumatic, whether it's painful, whether it's just hard to accept, whether it's just hard to release, whether it's just hard to really process it. Spirit say you gotta ask yourself those hard questions. You gotta dig deep. Because if you don't dig deep, you're going to continue to experience the same thing that you have been experiencing. The setbacks, the impatientness. You know, you really have to delve deep into what it is that you want so that you can be the successful, independent, happy person and have some type of control, whether it's over your feelings. Okay, back to the Emperor. And I talked about the being, you know, help spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. I'm also hearing Spirit say, you know, I took you through those things so that you can have control. So you can gain control over all aspects of your life, whether it's emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, so that you're able to get through those barriers, those blockages, those burdens, those things that constantly come up or constantly feels like you're surrounding yourself with, okay? Again, a lot of blockages and burdens, the things that happened to you over the past. Again, I've learned, I've also experienced that, you know, people have different attitudes, you know. More so me, I'm carefree. Kindness is free. You don't have to pay me to be kind. You don't have to, you know, you don't have to stare at me for me to say hello. You know, kindness is free. And then you will meet individuals, oh, you too nice, you too kind. And I'll be like, well, I don't have nothing to be upset about. I don't have nothing to be angry about in this moment, in this instant. All is well. I'm here, Spirit say, all is well in this moment. Why can't I portray that? Why can't I be that? Why can't I feel that? You know, that's my aura. You know, whether it was good or a bad experience, I'm always going to stand. I'm here to stand 10 toes on me, being an individual of pure light and pure intentions. I'm not out to hurt you. I'm not out to use you. I'm not out to get anything from you. Depending on the circumstances, if we're working together, I'm here to produce and work with you. I'm not here to be your best friend. I'm not here to be your lover right now, if that's not the situation, you know. And if that is the situation, again, I'm always gonna put my best foot forward. I'm always gonna be who I'm truly am. Nothing no one does, says, or can hurt or stop me from being this true, genuine light that God has blessed me with, despite these burdens, these spikes, these obstacles that people in certain situations have put me in, you know, that I allowed myself to gravitate to, you know, but he put me through all those things so I can learn some type of control, so I can learn some type of balance, you know, temperament, okay, patience, understanding, recognize people actions and restrict them and limit them from having access to me any way, shape, or form. Whether it's by phone. I just told somebody today, I've been getting Yvette and Jody. And when he tells Yvette, I want you to put a motherfucking block on a motherfucking phone to her. I don't know how he say, I want you to put a motherfucking block. And if I told this person, if you don't quit calling me private and block, I'm gonna call my provider and ask them to permanently block your number. And Spirit say, if that's what you got to do, baby, that's what you got to do. Because, hey, I am not resisting change. Someone's keep trying to delay the inevitable, but yet and still you watch me. I'm here, you watch me in secret. They also been watching me for a very, very long time with this temperance card. They've been watching me for a very, very long time, okay? But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But again, constantly trying to delay the inevitable, lying, you know, just doing a lot of lying. I'm here, again, a lot of, not disturbances, I call them disturbances. People call them distractions, okay? There's a lot of distractions, yeah, a lot of community, celebration, friendship, social events, okay? So that you can have some type of control when it, so this is also, again, anxiety. I don't know why I'm getting a lot of social anxiety. I don't know if you have a lot of social anxiety, okay? This is also to me. I had told someone this last year around this time, or the end of the year. And I went to a party, I went to an event. My anxiety was through the fucking roof. It felt like I took the asthma machine at albuterol, and my nerves was just bouncing all over the wall. When I say I had so much anxiety, it was just too many people in a closed space, one exit. Like, my anxiety was through the roof. No matter what I did, drink, smoke, I could not let down my guard. I could not get comfortable. But in certain situations and circumstances, that is, I'm hearing your spidey senses, that is your intuition going into overdrive, going into kick, whether something was good or bad was going to happen. Spirit says it wasn't a place where you needed to be at the time. The time it was, basically divine timing. So you could be an empath. You could be highly sensitive at that time. You could have been highly, highly sensitive at that time, and your anxiety was just going through the roof. Again, places in situations, your intuition would kick in, just like, hey, I got this good feeling. Let's get out of here. Or something happens. Something happens where you need to leave or just go somewhere. It's just something you just don't want. Your spirit, your angel guys just don't want you to be a part of. Don't want you to be around at this time. It wasn't meant. I'm hearing from me at that time. And I also was telling a friend, like, she had went somewhere and she just like, I did not feel comfortable. I feel like I was going to have another anxiety attack or a panic attack. And I was just like, yeah, that was just your body letting you know old ways, old patterns, that's refusing to die or refusing to transition so that you can continue to have success and move forward. It's just like, Spirit say, we're going to let you know. We're going to let you know, okay? But then it's come to a point where you are able to control yourself. You're able to walk into the room and just dominate the whole room as well. Okay, you have some type of, again, a dominant personality is what I'm hearing. Very dominant is what I'm hearing. Dominant energy, dominant personality as well. I'm hearing you, but you no longer get the jitters. Okay, I'm hearing you pray. You should pray. Okay, I'm hearing affirm. Could be very significant. Pray and affirm. Okay. Also, when I know I got something big coming up, I know I got a speech. It's jitters. It is nerves. I try my best to calm down. I try my best to think about it. but it be the anxiety of it, the nerves of it. Spirit's like, I'm here again. That's null and void. That's over with. We prepare ourselves. We know what steps that we need to take to prepare ourselves, especially with the Page of Swords here, to give ourselves some type of balance, some type of harmony, some type of